Alright everyone, this is Social Disease 91 bringing you another review, Wolfenstein The New Order. I played the second Wolfenstein game, which came out in 2009. It was a continuation sequel of Castle Wolfenstein. Didn't care much for it, got rid of it after I beat the game. I took it back to GameStop and whatever. It just didn't stick out to me at all, but this game, it was just like so much fun. Killing Nazis, the graphics are just highly amazing. I don't think this game will ever get old for me at all. I just keep playing it over and over and over and over and over and over until I actually do get sick and tired of it. So this is the digital version of Wolfenstein The New Order. This is not the disc version, so I don't know if the disc version has a little difference of the main menu or anything. So here we go. This is new chapters. Here you don't play, but you choose who lives and who dies in the first level. You choose one of the other characters while the other one dies and gets his brain sucked out for machines, for the Nazi army. And the story kind of changes a little bit. The missions itself kind of changes around just a little bit depending on who has more skills than the other. So you choose that. Here's the options. Here's the extras, and here's the enigma codes where you find document papers all over every single mission that you collect. Here's the collectibles, like treasures and stuff. Here's the credits of the game, and the statistics here shows how much percentage you have gone through the game by collecting or whatever. So here we go. We're going to jump into the game right here. We're going to see all these amazing graphics, so I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, this right here is a scene of who you choose to live, basically. So like that, the person that can help you throughout the whole entire game. Right here, the scientist is going to have you choose of who is going to die, and you have no other choice but to choose. And what he will do is that he'll kill the person or extract his brain out and everything for these types of machinery type robots that you see right here. So like I said in the beginning, whoever you choose kind of changes the outcome a little bit, not by much. It's the same missions and everything, just a kind of little difference. Helps you out throughout the whole campaign of the story. And so you just have to choose who lives and who dies at this point. I tried doing it without making a decision. All the bad guy will keep on saying is just, talking, telling you that you have to make a decision now or whatever. So there's no outcome to anything if you don't choose. So unfortunately, you choose either who lives and who dies, and then if you want to restart the missions all over again, you just pick the other way around so you can see how the outcome is to the story.
Which one of these two varieties would best support my research?
Now let me just get into the synopsis of this game. Of course, you fight in World War II. The beginning of the game starts in 1946, and after that mission where you choose who lives or who dies for one of those two characters, you try to escape the building, and then you get shot out of the building by a blast out the window, and a shrapnel shard from the explosion hits Captain Blazkowicz right in the back of the head. And he's in an asylum now, and he's cuckoo at this point. I mean, he's not cuckoo though, but he lost his memory really. His brain is like scrambled eggs at this point, and this woman here helps you. He basically brings you back to health and everything, and then next thing you know, you come back to normal and you start kicking ass all over again. And the sucky part about all this is that he went from 1946 all the way to 1960, 14 years of being brain dead, and came back to regular, his normal self. So that's where we're at here. Basically the whole entire game is 1960, New World Order. Nazis have won World War II. I wonder what the outcome would have been in real life though if the Nazis actually did win. That would have been a scary thought to actually, experience or to see, since we're not even used to that because, we defeated the Nazis in real life. So it's pretty cool. I mean, to see what the outcome would be if the Nazis actually did win. The graphics in Wolfenstein The New Order is just really amazing. If you played Killzone Shadowfall for the PlayStation 4, I mean, the graphics are just like that. The city at nighttime, like right here, it looks really realistic, really great, and love how the robots, what they all look like and everything. The graphics are just totally amazing. During the daytime in this game, the graphics are just more amazing, just like what you saw in Killzone Shadowfall. I was really amazed. I even clapped. I was happy. I clapped towards Bethesda. I was like, thank you. Thank you for amazing graphics. The shooting is kind of a little hard. You just gotta get used to it at first, but I mean, it's not that hard. I mean, it's fair. It's really good. I love it. I love to dual wield a lot in the game. Just mow them down like you just own the whole freaking place and everything. I love doing that. The robots, though, let me give you a good tip on the robots in case if you need help and are having trouble defeating it. Remember in Call of Duty, what's the main target to shoot at? It's the head. Always shoot at the head. See, like what I'm doing here. I'm shooting at the eye. Headshots are normally the critical parts, and headshots are basically, you know, the whole point to kill robots or anything, or people. Right here, though, the dogs I hate a lot. They're sometimes really hard to beat. Like right here, I was having trouble. I was like, how do I defeat this bastard? I could not do it. I was just like, oh my god. And then, of course, you know, right there where I'm running to, I'm supposed to go under that stuff, and he chases after me, and he gets damaged as he comes after me. Like right now, he's gonna try to crawl through, and next thing you know, he got damaged after he damaged that. Here, though, the big robot. You see those black things on his arms? Those were the rocket things. You have to shoot at those those ports and destroy it. Right there where you saw the robot's eye, where it opened up. You have to shoot that first. So like that, he'll go like, oh, he gets hit back, like, oh, he gets tossed back a little bit, like, how dare you, what the hell? And then he opens his missile portals doors, and then and you just destroy those. And as soon as right there where I'm looking at right there, he's having opened, that's the game-winning kill for this against this machine here. As soon as that sucker opens, and you try to get under it without him, you know, blasting his fire down there, shoot the hell out of it. As soon as you see that thing blow up, that's when you had defeated this giant robot. Hate it though, but that's how it's done. But right here in this next scene here, every time you see a signal detected on your upper right screen, you see these guys like this, you gotta take them out all the time. Otherwise, they will call reinforcements and you will have a bad time. In this next scene, I like to do a lot is go stealth mode. I mean, there's a lot of things that you have to do, which is when you go through the game and everything, you have to be all stealthy. Like what you saw in the last clip with the guard. If you go in the area and you see that detector on the upper right, and you start guns blazing, sorry. They're gonna call some reinforcements, and you're gonna have a lot of trouble. So you take them out and by stealth mode, or just go in guns blazing, so you could just, you know, be stealthy, or just go automatic like freaking Rambo or something. But in this game, I like to be stealthy a lot. I mean, it just makes it more awesome, and it's just an awesome way to stab some Nazis as well. So you can play any way you want, and just have some fun killing Nazis. As we are approaching to the end of this review of Wolfenstein The New Order, let me just talk about a little bit of the graphics. The graphics, oh man, if you play Killzone, and if you love Killzone Shadowfall, you will definitely love this game as well, because the way how Killzone Shadowfall, its graphics were very smooth, this is just as smooth. I mean, this is like awesome, and it just brings World War II and just the new order of the Nazi rule. It just brings it so realistic, and it's just like awesome. So out of all the shooting games that have released so far for the next gen consoles, this is by far one of the best of the best shooter games I have ever played thus far. Of course, there will be other games in the future that will take over this, but who knows? This game may be the ultimate, or I don't know. It's just very fun to play. I don't think I'll ever get bored playing this game. So I thank Bethesda for bringing this game, ID, and I believe it is Machine Games. They just really know how to bring a game, especially after 5 years since the last one. And the last one, it kind of had awesome, semi-good graphics. This is just ultimate, and the way how they made the AI when you play on any difficulty, I mean, it's just totally freaking awesome. It's sometimes very frustrating and hard, so best tip again, when you fight any type of robot or like this guy here, always go for the headshots. Of course, sometimes headshots are sometimes hard to do or whatever, or you're just good at it, but you just gotta hit them in the head. I mean, that's the number one weakest spot out of everything, so go for the head, always go for the head. And when you face against giant robots that are bigger than this, do the dual wield weapons. They'll take them down easy. And when you face that extremely high, tall robot that I showed you earlier, you just pray. I mean, it's just that awesome. So I give this game a 9.5 out of 10. So those of you who are watching on Facebook, please like us and subscribe us on YouTube. Those of you who are watching on YouTube, please go on our Monolithic Gaming Facebook site and please like us on there. This next scene is one of my favorite scenes in this game, so this is Social Disease 91, signing off.
Let me tell you how this is gonna work. I'm gonna ask you one question. You are gonna answer that question in a way I find satisfactory, and if you do not, I will saw your head off with this here appliance, you hear me? So here it comes. Where are you people keeping the captured resistance fighters?
I'm sure. I don't know what you're talking about. There is no resistance! Zur Hölle mit dir und deinem verdammten Widerstand! Okay, I'll tell you! Damn it! What do you want to know? The resistance fighters, where are they? Berlin, Eisenwald, Presen. But you'll never make it there. There are checkpoints everywhere. Looking for you and the nurse. And soon they will find this place. And then you will be on your knees!